This video shows a recommended series of stretches for chest deep water. We start with a very slow, full range of motion, unweighted ski. We then stop in the ski stretch position, resting on the heel of the front leg, dorsiflexing the ankle to stretch the calf. We shift the weight forward onto the front foot. Using the muscles of the back of the thigh, we pull the free leg behind the hip joint. Next, we pull the free leg to the side of the body. The hip is in external rotation and abduction, and we perform a slow, dynamic, single leg cycle action. The free leg is brought forward. Sit into the figure 4 stretch with a very straight back. Press the knee down and open. We use the opposite arm to reach across and pull the knee across the midline of the body. This stretches the external rotators, or outside muscles of the hip. That free leg is brought forward in front of the body, pushing the heel away from the body and raising the thigh. We then relax the leg down and forward, assuming the ski stretch position with the opposite leg forward, extending the hip to stretch the hip flexors. That leg then moves out to the side, external rotation and abduction, to perform the dynamic, slow, single leg cycle. We do the figure 4 stretch next, using the arm on the same side to press the knee open, stretching internal rotators, then using the arm on the opposite side to pull the knee across the midline of the body, stretching external rotators. It's important to remember to keep the spine straight to make the hip stretches more effective. The free leg now moves straight out in front of the body, pulling the toes toward the shin, pressing the heel away from the hip, keeping the back straight for a hamstring stretch on the left leg. Next, we move both legs into abduction, into the jack stretch. The legs are as wide apart as possible, resting on the heels if possible, pulling the toes toward the shins. The legs are brought to the center, the shoulders are loosened. Now a chest stretch is done by rotating the body through the water slowly, dragging one arm to allow the resistance of the water to stretch the front of the shoulder, the front of the arm, and the chest on one side. After slowly completing this circle, we change sides, dragging the other arm through the water. Next, we are rounding the back, opening the shoulder blades, and then opening the chest. The tree hug stretch is done by opening the shoulder blades, relaxing the back of the neck, letting the head drop forward. 2 versions of a tricep stretch are shown next. The first version keeps the arm low below the chin. In the first tricep stretch, the free arm is being pulled toward the chest, assisted by the other arm. In the second version, the arm being stretched is aligned with the ear, with the elbow in the air and the hand reaching down the back. The choice of tricep stretch will depend on shoulder flexibility and the depth of immersion. Next, we're doing shoulder mobilization, followed by a supported stretch for the back of the neck. The hands are placed below the chin to support the weight of the head as it tips forward. It's important to keep the shoulders relaxed and let the back of the neck lengthen naturally. Finally, we're doing an alternate reach upward, not leaning over, because leaning over would load the muscles we're trying to stretch. If arm mobility will not allow this upward reach, the arms could be rested on the water with alternate forward reach instead. It's fun to finish the stretch routine with some intuitive movement, which just means moving in the water however you feel you wish to move, being relaxed, enjoying the comfort and support of the water.